night's sleep. So all these props are optional. However, very nice if you can grab them. Eye pillow, 2 blocks, a sandbag. Now I know you don't have a sandbag right now. I get it. But you can use a big bag of rice or a bag of beans. This is going to be for the first pose. I have a bolster and 2 blocks. And the first pose, if you are so inclined, is legs up the wall. You can go ahead and get into that pose if you have done it before and you're well versed. Otherwise, we'll wait a couple of minutes before I get into that pose. If you don't have a wall nearby, that's fine. You can use a chair, a couch, either one, or you can even use 2 blocks to stack your feet on. Okay. I keep checking my phone because I'm checking the time, so don't think I'm looking at my text messages. Never do that. All right, so gather whatever props you need on this rainy morning. And I do have an announcement. Every Thursday class from now on will be at 9 a.m. instead of 8:30. So that will be reflected in the schedule. Just so that you know, next Thursday and the hereafter, 9 a.m., class will begin. And this Sunday is the last hatha class that I'll do. It's being taken off the schedule for conservative reasons because the FitRec has to be conservative with how many classes they allow since there's no dues coming in. All right, so I'm assuming that you've got your props. If you know what you're doing and you want to just climb up the wall, go ahead. If you do not want to use a wall, then you wait till I'm done explaining the props for the wall, and I'll show you the other options. So, legs up the wall with a bolster. I've got my bolster, and I'm bringing it to the wall, about 2 to 3 inches away from the wall. And then I'm going to grab my towel, my blanket, and that's for my head. All right, I've also got, pardon my back, I've also got a sandbag, which is pretty heavy. It's like 15 pounds. But I just want to show you, if this is the first time you're climbing up the wall, I'm sitting sideways against the wall, about 3 inches. And there's nothing graceful about this, so you just take your hands, your fingers behind you, and swing the legs up and adjust yourself. Because this is a yoga before bed, I don't want your legs smack dab against the wall because that is stretching the hamstrings, which can be very energizing. Now, if you have a helper, you might want to take and have them place the sandbag on the bottom of your feet. Then I'm taking my eye pillow. I'm working upside down here. This is a pretty crazy view. All right, I've got my eye pillow on. My arms are in a T. Optional to sit on a bolster. Optional to have a blanket under your head. Okay, this is pretty nice. This sandbag on my feet helps to ground my hips down. It's really nice. This is one of my favorite poses. All right, so hopefully everybody has gotten in that pose if they're going up the wall. If you do not have a nearby wall or your walls are filled with pictures, no worries. I've got a chair. And again, I'm going to sit to the side of the chair. Swing my legs up. Optional to place a towel under. Can you see me? I don't know if you can see me. Here I am. All right, so I'm on the chair. If this is not something you'd like to do, in fact, if you're using a chair, make sure it's on the mat so it doesn't slide off. You can place your eye pillow on your eyes. You can place a towel under your head. All right, I'm going to come off the chair. And there's two other options. Legs up the blocks, like so. And then the final option is just to take your legs straight up in the air. So everybody should have some sort of inversion going on where your legs are up, your knees, maybe your feet are higher than your heart, depending upon which option you have chosen. So let's just start with a little centering in this pose. The poses today are going to be so gentle, you're going to forget just how powerful they really are for your body, for your energy. Allow these poses to calm and quiet your mind while soothing and relaxing your body. So let's come into the moment as you begin to tune in and notice your breath. Notice the inhale, feel it. Now exhale and focus on comfortably lengthening the exhale. And we're going to incorporate a little mantra. As you inhale, think to yourself, I feel comfort. And as you exhale, think to yourself, I am relaxing. Inhaling, I feel comfort. Exhaling, I am relaxing. Inhaling, I feel comfort. Exhaling, I am relaxing. So we'll do that mantra throughout class. It's a nice mantra. If you're laying in bed staring at the ceiling, it keeps the mind busy. So since we're doing poses before bed, you want to go easy, you want to create a nice, conducive, relaxing environment. You can even do this pose in bed if you have a nice headboard or a nice wall next to the bed, providing your bed is not on wheels and you'll go rolling. And the closer you come to the wall, the more energizing and strong on the hamstrings this will be. And since this is yoga for bed, we want to rest the mind and the body. So while you're in this pose, feel an opening in the heart. You can bring your arms out to the side or overhead. Maybe they'll touch the wall. So if your arms are by your sides, you'll feel more tranquility. If your arms are overhead, you'll feel more of a heart opener. So this is a great pose to reduce and relieve stress, and it refreshes the heart and the lungs. It's a very quieting pose. So just let yourself settle in for a few more moments. Inhaling, I feel comfort. Exhaling, I relax. Inhaling, I feel comfort. And exhaling, I relax. Few more breaths. Inhaling, I feel comfort. And exhaling, I relax. Now, if you have a weight on the bottoms of your feet and your legs are up the wall, you're going to slowly bend those legs, remove the weight. And then everybody can roll over onto their right side, drawing the knees into the chest first, and then roll onto your right side. And slowly make your way up to a seated position. Okay. The next pose will be child's pose. So depending upon what props you have, I'm taking my bolster, and it's going long ways, vertical. I've got a block. I'm going to put it on the second height. That is a matter of what you prefer. The higher the block, obviously, the higher the bolster. And then I want to show you something. If you are familiar with child's pose, go ahead and go right into it. But if you feel like your knees are a little bit sensitive, notice how I'm putting a blanket behind the backs of my legs. You can even fold it so that when I come into child's pose, it brings the backs of my legs together. Take another towel blanket on top of the bolster. Now, if you have no props, no worries, just come into child's pose. But if you have props, I like to have my knees wide, my feet touching. And then as if I'm hugging a pillow, I'm coming down. You can have your head straight down, or you can turn your head to the right or the left and settle in. If you feel that it's too much on your ankles, you can place a blanket underneath your ankles also, the tops of your feet. So find your child's pose. Your arms can be alongside the body, or you can be hugging the pillow or the block. I'm going to sit up, but we'll be in this pose for a few minutes, so enjoy it. Pose of the child. If you feel that this is still too strong of a pose for you, and you have a chair, so you stay right where you are if you're comfortable in the child's pose that we've set up. Otherwise, you'll take your legs wide, maybe take a towel and come down like so. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing. So this is a really nice modification. If sometimes you have some tightness going on in your back, this is so nice, so supportive. Inhaling, I feel comfort. And exhaling, I relax. Inhaling, I feel comfort. And exhaling, I relax. Breathe deep, feel the breath through the back body. So all these poses that we're doing are poses that you can do in bed, so that if you find yourself awake at 3 o'clock in the morning, you don't need to get out of bed to get the bolster. Just use whatever you've got in bed and try to remember. There's not going to be that many poses. Legs up the headboard, legs up the wall. Child's pose. So those two you'll remember. And then as we go on, we'll add to this list, and you can even jot them down after class. Inhaling, I feel comfort. And exhaling, I relax. Inhaling, I feel comfort. And exhaling, I relax. Oh my gosh, my cameraman just fell asleep. Wake up, cameraman. Inhaling, I feel comfort. And exhaling, I relax. So if you find that you feel discomfort in your knees, your ankles, or your feet, this is the time that you will remind yourself next time to have little props available to put into any open spaces or any bends or joints. And then slowly we're going to come out of this pose. And you'll come up. And we will do the third pose, which is supine cobbler, which is really nice. In fact, I was doing it around 3:30 this morning, and I could feel my digestive system actually working because I was so relaxed breathing in and breathing out that my body went into the rest and digest phase, and I could feel all, well, anyway, let's get into it. Okay, supine cobbler. You probably leave the props just like they are. I'm going to put these on the back of the mat. I'm taking a block and I'm putting it on the second height, and then my bolster. And of course, my blanket. I'm also going to grab my eye pillow and my trusty sandbag. These are great, you guys. I got them on Amazon, and you can buy sand and you can buy these bags, and voila. All right, so I've got the bottoms of my feet together. I'm taking the sandbag on top of my feet. So it's literally over the arches of my feet, so my feet are staying put. I'm coming down. Oh, this is nice. If you want to stick blankets or blocks underneath the sides of your knees or legs, for sure. It's all a matter of what feels right for you. Your arms can be out to the sides or on your belly, on your chest. Maybe you want to grab opposite elbows with opposite hands. The possibilities are endless. So come into your supine cobbler. I'm going to sit up. Let yourself inhale, feel comfort. Exhale, relax. So this is the third pose that you can do. You can do this anywhere in your house, but at night, if you find you want to go through these poses, supine cobbler, go crazy with the pillows, especially if your hips are tight and you find this pose challenging. There's no wrong, there's no right, it's what feels good to you. This is restorative yoga, and restorative yoga is meant to feel good. You're supposed to feel nurtured and supported. Inhaling, I feel comfort. And exhaling, I relax. 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 So it's time to come out of this pose. If you have a weight on your feet, you'll take And bring your feet to the floor, remove the weight. Otherwise, everybody bring your feet to the floor, knees to the sky. Roll over to the side and come up. And you'll take your props over to the side. You're going to come into a supine twist. So perhaps you want some blocks. Perhaps you want a towel under your head. Perhaps you want a folded blanket between your knees or the bolster between your knees. Move this out of the way. So we're coming down. I'm going to demonstrate with the blocks and with the bolster. So I'm coming down into constructive rest. I've got a block on either side of me, and I'm taking the bolster between my legs. Okay? You can do this without any props. You can use the eye pillow if you'd like. My feet are off the floor and my thighs and shins are at a right angle. I'm letting my legs fall over to the right, and I'm going to grab my block, and I'm going to let my foot rest, the bottom foot rest on that block. It just feels nice. I feel more grounded. I'm bringing the ground up to me. My arms are in a T, and my head is turning to the left. Inhaling, I feel comfort. And exhaling, I relax. I'm going to sit up. Please stay right where you are. Inhaling, I feel comfort. And exhaling, I relax. Inhaling, I feel comfort. Exhaling, I relax. So it's important to keep your shoulders releasing down. Be gentle with this pose, be relaxed, lingering for a few more gentle breaths. Let each breath open you more and more. And when you're ready, you'll inhale everything to center. And you'll exhale, taking everything over to the other side. So if you've got a block between your knees, or a bolster, or a blanket, or maybe you've got a support underneath your knees, your foot, the bottom leg, arms are in a T, looking in the opposite direction that your knees are going. This is a really nice twist. It's really sweet. It allows you to go very deeply. This moves you closer and closer at night to sleep. Literally wringing away all the tension, all the worries of the day, and just letting it go. Letting everything go. And then very slowly on your next inhale, come back to center. And draw your knees, remove your props. Draw your knees into your chest. And you're holding below the knees. You're just going to rock from side to side. Nice and slow, nice and easy. And then when you're ready, you have two choices. You can roll onto your right side and come up, or you can rock and roll forward and back and come up to a seated position. And because I'm right-handed, I'm going to use my right hand. I'm using the heel of my hand, so choose right hand, left hand, it's all good. And you're going to be using the palm of the hand facing toward the third eye. The third eye is between the eyebrows and up a little. And you're just going to start to take that wrist, that heel of your hand, and go in circles. Close your eyes and breathe really slowly. Feel the heat, the warmth. Imagine that all the worries of the day, of the past, are falling by the wayside. Letting go. Feel the warmth. Feel the energy of your hand as you reverse the circle. And then release the hand. And I have a relaxation meditation. And it's going to just bring us right through Shavasana. And you might find after this meditation, it's 3 pages, so you might find after this meditation that you just want to lay down and doze off. Go for it. It's a great morning to do it. I will sign off. I will say goodbye, but I'll see you Sunday and then next Thursday at 9. So here's what I want you to do. Decide how you would like to do this relaxation meditation. I think laying down is the best. I want to know next week how many of you dozed off. So decide how you would like to be. Would you like to throw your legs up the wall? Do you want a bolster? Do you want to cover yourself with a blanket? Do you want your socks on? Take a minute, get what you need, and then I'm going to go right in to this relaxation meditation. All right, hopefully you're all in place. This relaxation meditation is going to explore letting go, winding down for a good night's sleep. So, laying down, lie in a position that feels right for you. Your legs can be extended, or if you feel it's too much on your low back, bend your knees. Let your feet be as wide as the mat and let the knees fall in. Now, take the time to consciously let your shoulders release down away from your neck. Let your arms be out to your sides, palms facing up. Close your eyes. Or cover your eyes with your eye pillow. As you close your eyes, you can begin to internalize your awareness and explore with your mind's eye, how does your body feel? Do you think that you can notice your body without judgment? Even if you feel your body is tired, maybe there is some residual tension within your body. Simply notice and acknowledge. Without creating drama, without creating attachment. Sometimes we feel tired, sometimes physically when we feel exhausted. Mind can still be very busy. Everybody turn your mute buttons off. So as you lie back, eyes closed, taking this opportunity now to explore your mind, your inner landscape, notice the nature of your thoughts, seeing if you can be a witness and acknowledge, but then let go. Especially if you've had a busy day, a worrisome day yesterday. Perhaps there are thoughts from yesterday or today surfacing. Maybe your thoughts have a familiar pattern, a familiar theme. We don't want to push our thoughts away. We can't actively clear our mind. So we're going to bring our attention to one point of focus. So bring your attention and focus of your mind to the movement and to the sensation of your natural breath. Breathe if you can through your nostrils and bring an awareness to your inhale and exhale, noticing the natural pauses that are between each breath. And as you inhale through the nose, on the exhale, I want you to sigh out loudly. We'll do that 4 more times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Allowing the breath to travel to any areas in your body where you sense tension or tightness. Imagine that breath dissolving the tension into nothingness. Now, with your legs stretched out, point your toes, and then tighten the muscles along the fronts and backs of your legs all the way up to the buttocks. Hold, hold, tighten, tighten these muscles, tighten, tighten, tighten these muscles. Keep holding these muscles in, tighten, contract, and on your next exhale, relax. Now, tighten the muscles in your stomach and your buttocks at the same time. Hold, squeeze, tighten. Tighten these muscles, tighten, tighten, squeeze. And then allow these muscles to soften and relax. Bring your awareness to your right and left hands. And begin by making loose fists with the fingers curling in toward the palms of your hands and the thumbs wrapping around the fingers. After your next exhale, begin to clench the hands by making a tight fist, so much so that you can feel the muscular tone up through your arms. Tighten, still breathing, clenching, clenching, clenching. And after the next breath, exhale, relax your arms, your fingers, your fists. Feel the shoulders relax and settle back. Now, bring your awareness up to your shoulders. Can you draw the shoulders up toward the neck and the ears? Can you keep the arms and the hands relaxed? And on your next breath, intensify drawing the shoulders up towards your neck. Tighten, tighten, tighten. And then after your next breath in, on your exhale, relax. Roll your head a few times side to side. Okay. Now, moving your attention to your face. Bring your awareness to your face and squeeze your eyes shut. Open your mouth wide and see if you can engage all your facial muscles. So the mouth is wide. I know you're going to see me doing this. It's not pretty. Tighten, tighten. Engage all those muscles. And then soften your eyes. Relax your mouth. So as you lie here, relax, taking 3 more long, slow, deep breaths. Let everything relax. Let everything release. Imagine the breath is dissolving any residual tension in the body. Notice and feel what's going on in the body. Notice a heightened sense of relaxation as you let yourself melt into the mat, letting yourself go into Shavasana. Inhaling, I feel comfort. And exhaling, I relax. Inhaling, I feel comfort. And exhaling, I relax. So I want you to continue to stay in Shavasana. My time is up, but I want you to stay relaxed, stay comfortable, stay safe. I'll see you Sunday at 10:30 and then next Thursday at 9. Until then, namaste. Have a great day and thanks for joining me.